Good morning, Thursday morning, heading out to Rothschild Blvd in Tel Aviv to meet my boy Shai Bernstein, a childhood friend, family friend, and someone I've worked with in the past. Want to hear what he's up to? After that, going to meet Alon Matas, a serial entrepreneur and my only friend who drives a Tesla Model X. So I'm excited to meet with him and hopefully get him on camera. Then I'm meeting with Gvahim, an interesting organization in Israel that does a lot of good work, including an accelerator and many other things. We'll talk about that as well. And then the weekend. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. Let's do this. Rothschild Blvd. Sit here on Rothschild all day and people watch. It's the most interesting place in Tel Aviv, I have to say. You have people of all types walking by, people walking the dogs, scooters, bikes. I love sitting here. First meeting starts soon, right behind me at Cacao Cafe, 5 minutes. A spontaneous meeting with my boy Ehud. How long do we know each other, sir?
Many years.
Many, many years.
Yep.
Like one of my first jobs.
Yep.
We worked together.
Yep.
And now, in addition to doing like 80 different ventures, you're building something. We can't talk about it yet,
No,
right?
not yet. Not few weeks.
But can we say that you're using one of the hottest technologies out there? Put it this way. Let's say it this way. What you're doing is the intersection of my two biggest passions.
Yes.
How's that?
Yes, but no, say no more.
Say no more. All right, soon more to come.
Yep,
Very excited about it. We are sitting on Rothschild Blvd in weather that is way too hot for my liking. Looking for shade desperately. Who are you?
My name is Jonni Nieman. I work for Gvahim, and we help Olim find jobs in Israel.
Whoa, you're like, did you have Red Bull today?
My what?
Did you have Red Bull?
No.
You're very high energy, man. Slow down.
I'm with you.
What's your name again?
My name is Jonni Nieman, and I work in Gvahim.
Okay, now, what is Gvahim?
So Gvahim helps Olim find jobs in Israel, integrate into the Israeli economy.
So Olim, people that come to Israel and they're looking for a job because obviously Israel, Tel Aviv in general, specifically Tel Aviv, Israel in general, is kind of the epicenter of the world of technology, and I get probably 3 to 5 emails a day, from people looking to move to Israel but don't know how to get a job. So Gvahim helps them find jobs.
We help them find jobs. We help Olim prepare for the job market here. Anything about how to do interview skills. Basically, we found that there are 2 main obstacles for Olim when they come here and try and find a good career in Israel. One is the cultural side, which is about how do you pitch yourself, how do you market yourself, how does a CV look in Israel, and all these things. And then there's the second part, which is the most important thing in Israel. It's basically the network, the connection. And those 2 aspects we help Olim overcome, and we do that through a very structured and proven program that has been run the last 12 years.
And you're an Ola yourself. You moved to Israel yourself, correct?
Exactly, from Denmark.
From Denmark. How many years ago?
12 years ago.
12 years ago. All right, so if somebody wants to read more about Gvahim, or they want to contact you and ask you for advice on how to get a job in Israel, what's Gvahim's website, or what's your email address, or what's the best way to get in touch?
So it's like Jonnin, and then Strudel,
Strudel. That means the @ sign.
The @ sign?
In most of the world. In Israel, Strudel. Yes.
Exactly. And then Gvahim, GVAHIM.org.il.
All right, so it's JONNI, your last name, at Gvahim, GVAHIM,
Exactly.
at org.il.
Exactly.
Beautiful. Send the guy an email if you need advice or help looking for a job in Israel, specifically with a focus on
software developers. So that's the new program we created. With here we extended the format where we're now allowing for people interested in making Aliyah to already start the process of job searching and preparing themselves for the job market in Israel from abroad.
Love it.
Video calls, consultations, one-on-one consultations with Israeli HR managers who are professional consultants, and also with the Israeli volunteers who wants to, from your field, who wants to help you try and explain you how it works here and help you orient yourself before you come as a software developer.
So if they want to learn more about Gvahim, it's gvahim.co.il. Look at this guy. Dude, you shouldn't ride with your AirPods on. That's very dangerous, man. But
it makes everything so much more fun.
How you doing, man? Congrats on the new podcast.
Thank you very much.
Come sit. Here. This guy started a new podcast.
Yeah.
This is Roy Blvd. This is like, what, the third time you're on the vlog, right? No, like,
This
last
is
month.
my 3rd guest appearance.
Hey, look at this. I love it.
I'm like doing cameos all over the place.
Man, well, this is the first time I think we're actually like interviewing you on the vlog, right?
Yeah, this is the first time that it's on purpose.
Who is Roy Blvd?
Oh my god.
Besides the guy with the best beard and the best hair in tech.
That's it. I can go. That's all I ever wanted to be. That was my dream. So I do growth and content marketing. I'm the founder of Stardom.io, co-owner or co-founder of All This Content, which is a new kind of content company.
Say content one more time. Sorry. Yeah, go on.
So we do all kinds of content. It's like the Forrest Gump with the shrimp thing. Like we do content marketing, we do video content, we do podcast content.
So you started a new podcast, right?
So we started a new podcast.
Plug your
with
podcast.
Khan, one of the former creatives of Weeks. He's done amazing projects.
Also another great beard.
Yeah, also a great beard. And it's basically like it's a fun marketing blog. It's a marketing advice blog. We get questions from different startups, companies, etc.
Yep.
And we try and answer them, making it funny and fun as possible.
Love it. So this guy over here on your left is Jonni from Gvahim. You know Gvahim?
Yeah, of course.
Well, you need to talk to him about marketing. This is how business gets done in Israel, right here. This is how business gets done. All we're missing is some coffee, but it is too hot for that. So we're skipping the coffee, but this is how business gets done. If somebody drives by on their electric bike, the other guy yells his name on Rothschild Blvd. He comes over and you close deals.
That's how it goes.
That's how it goes.
That's how we work.
That's networking in Israel.
What?
That's networking in Israel. That's how things work.
And I'm also going to meet the man in the beard, which is Yair in Minneapolis. Yeah.
Ah, I love it. All right, so if somebody wants to learn more about your business, where do they learn more about you?
So either go to roypovarchik.com.
Okay.
And good luck with the Povarchik spelling.
Povarchik.
Oh my God, that's
Booyah.
I'm so impressed with so many things you do, but this one blew me away.
That's it. Topped it all.
That's it.
Set the new standard. Okay.
I got the beard, the hair, just saying Povarchik. That's it.
That's your homepage?
I want to go to sleep now. I don't want to.
I'm retiring.
I don't want to risk it. So roypovarchik.com, or actually Twitter and Instagram are now like my main channels.
Which is at Povarchik.
It's like at Roy Povar, ROYPOVAR.
Right.
Drop me a line. We're gonna do some very cool things on those channels soon.
Beautiful.
Amazing strategies, and we're gonna have fun. So
awesome. All right, now
you guys
get back on your bike, and I'm gonna record you in slow motion driving away. Look at that beard! Look at that beard! Okay, Povarchik left. Now back to our regularly scheduled programming. All right, so you got Gvahim's website. You got this guy's email address. If you want to move to Israel, if you're a software engineer, or in general, if you want to move to Israel and want to work in tech, reach out to him. And yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing. I love it. Our goals are aligned. I want to help people come to Israel too. It's awesome.
Great.
Keep rocking. Let me know how I can help. All right.
Thanks, and feel free to contact me.
Awesome. So I've talked about a certain subject many times, and I've always said, and I find this to be fundamentally true about you, but we'll talk about you in a second, that there is a inverse correlation between great entrepreneurs and ego. I find that the most interesting, fascinating, and successful people in business often have the smallest egos, with few exceptions. Elon Musk. Topic for another time. Who are you?
My name is Alon Matas. I'm the founder of BetterHelp.
Okay, so we've been connected for
several years now.
Several years. We met, I think the first time we met was a couple of months ago in Silicon Valley, right?
Yep.
And let's just skip to the end. I walked out of the event that you were hosting, and I almost began to drool when I saw what vehicle you entered. The guy drives. He's my only friend that drives a Tesla Model X. The only other person I know that drives that is Bradley Horowitz of Google, senior VP at Google. He actually gave me a ride in it once. We did the whole autonomous thing, was blown away by it. But topic for another time. But I will say one thing. You're also very unique that you don't like your Tesla Model X. That's like it.
Yeah.
You really don't like it.
I feel like I'm driving a better car that's not finished yet, with lots of issues, definitely for the money you pay.
That's incredible.
Range is not there.
But that's speed.
Yeah, if you like sports car, that's great. I'm not a big cars guy.
Oh, really?
I got a Tesla for it. Right?
Serious?
No, environment friendly, convenient, kind of a tech.
What did you drive before?
Toyota Camry.
Wow.
An 8-year-old Toyota Camry, yes.
Okay, well, I told you before, because I love you so much, I'm willing to take the Tesla Model X off your hands, just because I'm such a nice guy. I don't want to, but I'm going to do it for you, man. All right, so let's just give a 35-second background, because you've done a lot, but I want to talk about what you're doing now. But background, where did it all start?
I was in the Israeli army, went through a couple of startups in the dot-com boom, then created the world's largest online memorial platform, where everybody can open a memorial site for their loved one.
What was the name of that company again?
Memory of.
Memory?
Memory of.
Memoryof.com?
.com.
Memoryof.com. Okay, it's still running.
It's still running. I already sold it, so a lot of things happened since then.
Okay.
Then started a company in the ad tech space.
No one's perfect.
No one's perfect. Definitely want to do it again. It was pretty successful, but a lot of drama and internal issues. But we got it sold in 2012.
By the way, I really hope this microphone delivers and they don't hear the music. I think we'll be okay, but this is a directional mic, so it shouldn't pick up that music, but we'll see.
Nice music.
I hope so.
And then in 2013, I started BetterHelp, which is an online counseling platform. We connect people who are in need of mental help with a licensed counselor.
BetterHelp.com?
BetterHelp.com.
Okay.
We connect them with a licensed therapist. They pay a monthly fee that lets them speak with that therapist over text, over video, over phone, whenever they need. And it's actual therapy, it's not coaching. They're all either psychologists or clinical social workers or licensed professional counselors or couple counselors. We have 3,000 counselors in the US. But we work internationally as well.
It's the biggest platform for therapy.
It's the biggest platform for therapy.
In the world, period. Not only online, period.
Yes, we're the largest employer of therapists and
Unbelievable.
For a platform.
Now let me tell you why this is the most brilliant thing in the world. In case you don't know, what is the primary reason that not everyone goes to therapy? Everyone needs therapy. Everyone has issues, right? Why doesn't everyone go to therapy? There's one reason: stigma. Going to a therapist, but if I could do it online, privately, it changes everything.
It's the stigma. It's a convenience for people to commit the time to go to a therapist, an hour in a week, drive, wait in waiting room, be exposed to other people, and of course the price. It's extremely expensive, very limited insurance coverage. So our model is we're a marketplace. We work with therapists who are not our employees. There are independent providers, just like in the Uber model. But we take care not just about the connecting people with therapists, but also with the platform itself.
Freaking love it, man. It's amazing.
Yeah, and most of the communication is text-based, so people really like the convenience of doing it synchronously. You don't need to schedule anything. You don't need to be in a certain place and time. You can write to your therapist whenever something comes up, or you need some advice and feedback. The therapist will apply to you same day or day after. You can also have video and phone sessions as well.
Incredible. And you pay a monthly fee?
You pay a monthly fee.
Okay, how big is BetterHelp.com? How big is the platform? How many users? Talk to me.
So we have over 3.5 million people signed up. We already had over 30 million sessions, whether it's messages or video sessions or phone calls.
Okay, you told me a lot of cool stuff. I mean, there's a lot of cool things, and the things you've done there's a lot of cool stories. But to me, the coolest story was how long ago was the Wall Street Journal?
That was end of 2014.
Okay, so in 2014, this guy's sitting at home minding his own business, gets a Google alert. I'm just making this up just for the drama. Wall Street Journal covers him, does a feature. It was a full feature on you guys?
It was a pretty big article also in the print paper and online.
Okay, so they do a feature on him, not initiated from him. He didn't reach out to them. There was no PR. There was nothing. They literally just found the company. The journalist who wrote it may have used the platform. He wrote the piece. And the next day, you get an email.
Yeah, we got an email from the CFO of a company called Teladoc, which is the largest telehealth provider in the U.S. Was reading an article in the Wall Street Journal and sent us an email. Please have your corp dev guy contact me. And we're basically two people. So I'm replying to him and saying, I'm the corp dev guy, I'm the support guy, I'm the dishwasher, I'm the CEO, and whatever you want.
Two people, they built this thing, two people.
And very quickly they moved to acquire us, and we joined Teladoc in January 2015.
Do you talk about the number, or you don't publicly talk about how much they acquired?
Because Teladoc is a public company, then it's a little limited, but the numbers are out there.
It was an aggressive acquisition.
It's a great acquisition to all sides and still there.
Because you raised how much?
0.
Okay. So, yeah, big acquisition. But but beyond the money and beyond the acquisition, the terms of the acquisition in terms of working with them. Now, what's the relationship? What's the dynamic?
Yeah. So obviously, I was very concerned about the small startup being swallowed by a big corporate, and a corporate in the health space, which is even more corporate than a tech corporate. But they kept us very independent, very autonomous. They promised and they delivered on that, and worked well and great for all sides. We're almost 4 years in and still growing like crazy. Teladoc is growing like crazy. They went public, and now it's almost a $4 billion market cap company.
$4 billion!
And we're a significant part of the company, so it's going great.
You having a good time?
Sorry?
You having a good time?
I'm having a blast. And the most important thing is that I told you before, it's that every day we get around 2 or 3 emails from people who tell us how we changed their lives. And that's something you don't really get in most startups. Like, you can't change people's lives with better ads. Nobody's perfect being in the ad tech space. But when someone has a depression or anxiety or stress or marriage problems, and you're able to solve that problem for them, that's really changed lives.
Unbelievable. By the way, can we talk for 1 second about horns honking?
In Israel?
Yeah, like in Silicon Valley, when I go visit the US, in most places, let's put New York aside, I do not hear one person honking their horn.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah.
In Israel, like, I don't know what is. There you go. Perfect timing. It's as if I planned this, as if I paid that guy. No, but like, what would Israelis do without their horns?
I know, but I get here like once a year, and it always takes me like 2 days to get used to that again.
Yeah.
But once I get used to that, I honk myself.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sure.
You know, this morning I was in, I was at a red light. I may have been checking my email. Red light, you know that's illegal too, but I may have been checking my email, and then the light turned green, but I was looking at my phone, so I didn't see that it turned green, and then I looked up, and it had been green for a long time. There was no car in front of me, and I looked, how come this guy didn't beep? I turned around, American guy that I know.
Sure. That's
Like,
right.
Israelis would have been like, yeah.
You count on them to honor it, and they don't.
Incredible.
That's not fair.
All right, back to you. So basically, they acquired you. You're completely independent, building the company. You're growing like crazy. The company's growing like crazy. And you're changing people's lives.
Yes, everything's awesome.
You're living the dream.
I am.
When are we getting you back to Israel? Oh God, that's a loaded question.
I love Israel, and I always I feel very lucky to be sharing my life between Israel and Silicon Valley. I think the best two places in the world, not just for tech people, but in general.
I love it. I agree.
I really don't like people that move to the US and kind of criticize Israel and Israel culture. And I like the honking too. That's fine. I think that both places are great. Weather a little better there in July, but
some things are better. Yeah, it's a little bit hot here.
Yeah, but the beaches here. Yesterday we went to the beach. Nothing like it in Silicon Valley.
Let me ask you this: putting you on the spot, you can feel free to say no. You've had a lot of experience building companies, scaling companies, succeeding, exits, etc., going public. You've done the whole thing. May I ask how old you are?
42.
So you have a lot of years left, a whole lot of years. You've done a lot. If there's an entrepreneur watching, they want to learn from you. Would you be open to jumping on a call with an entrepreneur, just giving advice? You seem like the type of guy to say yes. That's why I feel comfortable asking. Are you
Sure. I do it all the time. I think, but every person who gives advice needs to know what kind of fields is actually a good advisor. So typically, everything B2C related, subscription services, marketplaces. If you a little bit of health, but if you have a B2B SaaS product selling to enterprises, I can learn from you, I can't really tell you.
If somebody's watching this and they fall into the categories that you just mentioned, they want to learn, but they want to shoot you an email.
Sure.
Would you be comfortable giving people your email?
Sure. It's alon@alonmatas.com.
Alon at alonmatas.com. ALONMATS.com.
That's right.
I love it. Listen, man, I don't even have to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Anything I can do to help you in any way, shape, or form, please let me do that. Give me the privilege, because for me, if I can learn, I think about this often. I try to help as many people as I can, but listen, at the end of the day, there's an incredible amount of things that I can learn from you and your experience. So if I can, help in any way and just be in your vicinity so I can absorb the information and your experience, that would be a huge privilege for me. So if there's anything I can do to help you in any way, you let me know. And I'm looking forward to driving in your Tesla over there. Just one request. Yeah. Can you get some kosher food in Silicon Valley, please?
Oh, that's, we had two restaurants, both closed. It's embarrassing.
I was there the last night, the Jerusalem Bar and Grill. I was there the last night.
In Campbell.
And you say you had two restaurants. I with no offense to anyone, but calling Sabra a restaurant is a little bit of an exaggeration.
The kitchen table in Mountain View.
I mean, right now there's pretty much nothing, because Sabra's the only option, and I wouldn't even call that a restaurant.
I agree. That's for food entrepreneurs. Come to Silicon Valley, start a kosher.
There you go. Listen, man, I'm so happy we had the chance to do this. It's long overdue. But listen, you think about how I can help in any way. You let me know, and I'm looking forward to hanging out over there and your next trip over here. And just keep me in mind. Let me know I can help. All right?
Sure.
All right. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Name 1 hour that is my favorite hour of the week, I would say it's Thursday afternoon at like 6 p.m. when I come home from work and the weekend starts. That would be right now. Going to have sushi in Jerusalem tonight, and then the weekend. Next week, jam-packed every single day. Have a great weekend. See you next week.